All right, good morning again, North Texas on this Saturday, 9:12 on the clock this morning. Love Field already up to 89 degrees, a little bit of humidity out there, so it does feel like 93. No delays to speak of at Love Field this morning. DFW Airport already up to 90, feeling like 92. So we'll be well on our way to 100 plus this afternoon, and I wouldn't be surprised to have another record high today. The record's 106. My forecast high about 108 later on, so I do think we'll have another record. Thankfully, probably not as hot as we were yesterday, where we hit 110, the hottest day of the year so far, but obviously still quite hot. And still record hot later on this afternoon. So speaking of travel, I want to do a quick tropical update for you because we do have a system that may be threatening part of the U.S. as we head through the upcoming week. Let's zoom in a little bit here. We got this spinning area just north of Puerto Rico, south of Bermuda. That is Tropical Storm Franklin at the moment. It will not be a threat to the U.S. It's going to kind of curve back out into the open Atlantic. It may threaten Bermuda as we head into the upcoming week, but really will not be a threat to the U.S. here. But we also have this other area. Has not developed just yet, but it is a disturbance kind of between Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula there of Mexico. 90% chance of development there either into a tropical depression or tropical storm as we head through the upcoming week. And that system looking like it's going to travel almost due north here and head up into portions of Florida, maybe making landfall somewhere between Panama City and Tampa. Kind of any of those options still on the table here. If it becomes a tropical storm, it would be named Adelia, so we'll be watching that one closely. Definitely going to bring some heavy rain and gusty winds to parts of Florida and the southeastern U.S., but just how strong it becomes remains to be seen. Remember, the Gulf of Mexico, very, very warm this time of the year, so tropical storm, maybe a low-end hurricane. We will see as we head through the upcoming week. Of course, we'll keep you informed on that, but it is not a threat to Texas. Our weather. Make sure to our weather. Actually, the same reason why we're kind of cooling down over the next few days is the reason why that storm's going to stay well off to the east of us and head up into the Florida area. In the meantime, we have an excessive heat warning in place for all of North Texas today. So another day, as we talked about, potentially of record heat. Could have a pop-up shower storm this afternoon, but most places will be dry. I mean, there you go. Little pop-up activity here or there. Enjoy it if you see it, because most of you will not. Here comes a front. That'll be moving through during the day tomorrow. Ahead of it tomorrow afternoon and evening, a little bit better chance for some showers and storms in central Texas and southern North Texas, but most of DFW will stay dry tomorrow, so we'll go about a 20-30% coverage today and tomorrow, which does mean some of you will see rain, but most of you will not only today, but tomorrow as well. But behind that front, a little cooler than what we're going to see today. Your high of 102 tomorrow afternoon. There's also an outside chance that maybe even DFW doesn't hit 100 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Kind of depends on how quickly that front moves through, how much cooler air is behind that front as well. But I do have us in the 90s for the upcoming week. 95 Monday, kind of warming up by a degree or so each and every day. But the other thing about this upcoming week is those morning lows, much more comfortable than they've been recently. You see them down in the 70s, some days well down in the 70s. So when you wake up in the morning and step outside, it'll feel a lot better outside and also feel better in the afternoon. Even though it'll still be hot, it'll be better than what we've been recently. Enjoy it because it does look like some triple digits will return for your Labor Day weekend.